the guys, Nick here with CPF Boxing. Just a quick video, 5-minute video or so. Who should Moses Itauma fight next? So basically, he's destroyed Dillian White. So a bit of sun coming in behind me, I think, obscuring me slightly. Probably a good thing. Yeah, Moses Itauma destroyed Dillian White the other night in like 2 minutes or something. It was crazy. He looked amazing. Give him his roses. Dillian White should probably retire now, but who should Moses Itauma fight next? Who do I want him to fight next? Firstly, so I would want him to fight. I'd want him to fight Fabio Wardley, if possible. I think that'd be a really good fight. I think that's a 60-40 for me in favour of Itauma, so I think he could beat him, but I think ultimately it'd be more competitive than Dillian White. You could say that Wardley did just fight quite a technical boxer in Justice Hooney and he really struggled, but also he produced that one-hitter quitter that he has, so that could make it. If he hits Itauma or anyone on the planet, probably with a huge shot, he can knock him out. It'd be a spectacle. I don't think we need to ask questions of Itauma now. I think we know he's the real deal. So I think he's at the table. He's got his feet under the table. So it's like, who can he fight next? He's in the realm of these big guys. Do I want to see him fight Usyk? No, definitely not. I don't think he's earned the right to fight Usyk, to be fair. No matter how old you are, how much of a prodigy you are, I think he's got a bit more work to do before he fights Usyk. Although Usyk will probably be retired by the time he gets to that point. Do I want to see him fight Cabiel? At first I was like, yeah, that'd be a good fight, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure if he could beat Cabiel at this point. Joseph Parker, that may be a good fight. I think one more fight of someone like Filip Hrgovic, Jermain Franklin Jr., Michael Hunter, if he wasn't already in a fight. Maybe someone a bit lower. I was thinking Martin Bakole, and people have said, oh, be careful, Martin Bakole. I think if you put him in the ring now, I think he'd flatten Bakole. I mean, we need to see more of Bakole, don't we? More discipline, more of him showing that he's willing to get his weight down and do the right things. Because he's not looked good in his last two performances. The draw against F.A. Jagba, arguably he lost that fight. So, it'd be exciting though. Don't get me wrong, it'd be really exciting. Who do I realistically fight? From what him and his team have said, it sounds like it'd be like a Jermain Franklin Jr. who would be good, who would be durable. They're talking about people to give him rounds. I'm not sure how many rounds to give him. I mean, Jermain Franklin Jr. has lost before by knockout, and he's lost. I don't know if it's by knockout, but he's lost to Dillian White and Anthony Joshua. And Itauma just smoked Dillian White. I know it's not always that easy. It doesn't always, work that way, bro science or whatever they call it. But yeah, I'd personally, Fabio Wardley, what do I think realistically will happen? Jermain Franklin Jr., from what himself, I'm sure he himself said his team are looking at someone to give him rounds, and he's durable, he'll give him rounds. I'm surprised no one's mentioning Anthony Joshua. And I know some people have said he'd smoke Joshua, but if you listen to people like Dominic Ingle, I just watched a really interesting interview with him. He said that he may have some problems with Joshua. And Dominic Ingle obviously knows what he's talking about. I think, I'm not sure if it'd be a main event his next fight. If he's fighting someone like Jermain Franklin Jr., someone like that, it'd be interesting. I'm not sure main event. If so, is it a pay-per-view or is it, on your DAZN subscription? Should you have to pay more for it? I don't know. He's in the limelight now to casual fans. Casual fans are starting to realise who he is. My brother-in-law, Luke, texted me the other day saying, who's this guy everyone's raving about? So I think that was maybe his coming out party, beating Dillian White, destroying Dillian White, and now it's like we can match him up now with some of the top 10 guys or people thereabouts. Other people have mentioned Filip Hrgovic as a potential fight. That would be a really good shout because he looked fantastic against David Adelaide. He still gets hit too much, and do I think Itauma would beat Hrgovic? Yeah. I think that'd be a really cool fight. What do you think? Who do you want to see him fight? Comment, like, subscribe. I think, for me personally, if someone said, Nick, you're picking the fight, you're the man, make the decision, for my own satisfaction, I'd put him against Fabio Wardley, I think, because I know it'd be fireworks. It'd be interesting. The build-up would be interesting. Put it at a football stadium, Portman Road again. Who does Moses Itauma support if he likes football? Maybe his home stadium. There's a lot of variables, there's things you could do with it. The undercard would be pretty cool. You could have maybe Fraser Clark versus Jamie TKV, I don't know. You could just have sort of like 2 or 3 fights. The last 3 fights could all be sort of like notable, fights that we know are coming. Maybe they could be announced on this card. I don't know. It's all theoretical, isn't it? He deserves a big fight, a huge fight anyway. Dillian White was a big fight, but again, a lot of what happened was basically what we expected to happen. So Dillian White hopefully rides off into the sunset. He's made a lot of money, hopefully. To come from where he has, a poor kid from Jamaica, selling Fanta bottles for money apparently, to where he's done amazing. But with Itauma, Wardley, Nelson Hizza, did you know the Albanian heavyweight? He's at twilight of his career. He's probably 40 now. I think he's undefeated though. He seems like quite a durable guy. But again, I think he'd blast him out, wouldn't he? I'm trying to think of people that would give him a good fight. Fabio Wardley, that could be exciting. that could be exciting. But due to the technical nature of Moses Itauma, I don't know. It could cancel Wardley's weapons out, but Wardley has such power that it just takes one shot. Anyway, let me know what you think. If it was me, Fabio Wardley, realistic, I think it would be Jermain Franklin Jr. If it was Jarrell Miller or something, that would be awesome, actually. I think Ade Oladipo said the other day, Jarrell Miller, he dropped that name. That would be really cool, the build-up. He'd sell that fight on his own because Moses is quite respectful. He has a game plan he sticks to. Jarrell Miller's people use the term flat track bully a lot. I guess he's one of them. He'd build the fight up. It'd be the whole thing. Hopefully they put him with someone that can give him rounds, but also give us some entertainment in the build-up as well. Because it's an entertainment business in it. Anyway, let me know what you think. It's just a short video, just thoughts on who he should fight next. Hrgovic, I'm changing all the time. I'm going to stick with Wardley. That's what I want to see. Jermain Franklin's probably the realist one. Variables, other people mentioned in Hrgovic, Zhilei Zhang. I don't know. Let me know who you think he should fight and why he should fight them. Would they give him rounds? Would they help his development or hinder him? What do you think? Cheers. Nick, CPF Boxing. Peace out.